Let's kick the tires on this Goodguys roll-off trailer. Yeah. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Leroy with Happy Trailers. We are tire kicking today on a really cold day. It might look sunny and 75, but it's like 24 degrees. So I hope you're enjoying it somewhere warmer than this right now. We're looking at a Goodguys roll-off trailer. They're super versatile. It allows you to have a dump trailer times however many you want, because these bins roll off the back of the trailer. So for you construction guys or the trash removal people, this is for you. And this one's packed out with a lot of features. Let's check it out. All right, so I've already got this one hooked up to the truck because I want to show it to you guys later, but we'll still start up at the front. We've got, of course, a gooseneck coupler with your 2 5/16 ball. You do have your spare tire mounted up here in the neck, engineered neck here as well. And if you come check out this toolbox, lots of space here inside as well. You've got a divider right here in the middle so that you keep your batteries and hydraulics separate from anything else you're going to throw here in the toolbox. This thing comes standard with your 2 batteries that operate, of course, your hydraulics for the scissor lift. And it's got the 18,000 pound Warrior winch right up here in the front as well. So it has 2 batteries so that it can handle everything all at once. This thing is completely battery powered and it operates standalone. You can use this thing without even being plugged into your truck. It runs fully off of this battery power. So pretty sweet. As well as your wired remote for your hydraulics, gives you power up, power down, and gravity down to save you some battery. You also have a wireless remote that comes with your Warrior winch here. So this is going to be a standard feature with anything that has a Warrior winch on it. Love the wireless option. Just to show you, here's your regular corded version. We'll be using it today as well. All right, moving back around the trailer, I want to show you just a quick overview and then we'll get into the details with the bins as well. But you've got 2 12,000 pound jacks, one on each side. Of course, they're tucked in really nicely and they're spring-loaded drop leg jacks. So you can bring them down quite a bit before you have to start cranking. And the other nice feature on these is that they are bolt-on jacks. So, you know, if a jack quits working or if you've got to do any kind of repairs on one, it's so much easier to unbolt it than you have to cut it off and weld on a new one. If you've done that before, you know what I'm talking about. So kudos to Goodguys for making that happen. Now your main frame on this trailer is going to be a 10-inch I-beam. You've got a really nice integrated step here just so that you can get up, check out your load if you need to. Your axles are going to be 7,000 pound grease axles. You've got brakes on both axles. These are 14 ply tires as well. Once again, with any kind of a dump trailer, especially these roll-offs, you're going to be in and out of the dump all the time. So 14 ply tires are just going to be a big win right there. So I've shown you most of the features on the trailer. Let's show you how this bin is locked onto it and let's unload it real quick. All right, so you've got this lock system right here and it's locked in place here on this frame. So I'm going to unlock it and you'll see here, that is what locks this frame onto the bin. So I can unlock it right there. There's also a safety chain right here, just in case. Clip this thing on before you hit the road, right? So at this point, we are unhooked and ready to go. I can lift this thing up and back off the bin. All right, I've got my remote for the winch and I've got my hydraulic remote. This is the one I'm going to use first. Let's pick this thing up. Now, once we've got enough pitch that the bin is going to be able to start rolling back, we'll start backing off the winch as well to let it roll back. don't know about you, but that looked pretty easy. We've got an empty bin ready to go. If this was on your job site, you can unhook right now, hit the road. All right, so now that we've got the bin unloaded, you can see a little bit more of the trailer. I want to talk just a little bit more about the hydraulics, the frame of the lift itself, and just kind of what you can expect this way. So you can see here, scissor lift hydraulics. This is what you're going to get standard on them as well. That's a 5-inch hydraulic cylinder, plenty of lifting capacity. That way, even when your bin is loaded and you're dropping it at the dump, it's going to be able to pick that up, no problem at all. That also paired with the 18,000-pound Warrior winch. When this bin is fully loaded, you're going to be able to pick it back up onto the trailer without any issues. Now, the main frame of the dump on this trailer, this is going to fit most standard bins. You can see here, I've got a Buckshot bin here behind me. There's going to be many different brands of bins that you can choose from, really. But most bins are going to have what's called just your standard rail width, which means it's going to be 5 foot at the base. I'll show you here on this trailer as well. Inside the tracks, you've got 5 foot right there available. The other nice thing about the Goodguys trailer here is that you've got rollers built into the frame right here too. That just kind of helps as you're picking up this bin to help slide it along. Everything is also going to have grease points. Anything that rolls, you can grease it, of course. Let's talk a little bit more about this bin now. We offer these trailers in bin packages as well. Obviously if you're using a roll-off trailer, it typically means that you have more than one use for your dump, or you need your dump trailer to be at 2 places at once a lot of times. So we offer these bin packages with the trailer in either 1 bin, 2 bins, all the way up to a 5 bin package deal if you want to go that way. Check them out. We've always got trailers and bins ready to go. You can load these things and stack them up to 4 bins high. So come and grab a whole stack of these things, take them home with you. All right, talking a little bit more about this bin. This is gonna be a 14-foot long, 4-foot tall bin. That gives you about 13 cubic yards of space. You've got barn doors in the back. You've got D-rings on all 4 corners. You do still have the added option of your tarp brackets right here too. There may be some job sites that are gonna require you to have this thing tarped even at the job site before you head to the dump. So if the integrated tarp on the trailer isn't enough for you, you can throw on a tarp right here. That's just an included option here on these bins. You're also going to see here in the back some super wide rollers. That way, loaded or not, you're going to be able to roll these things. That's a full 13-inch wide roller. Not all bins are created equal. Sometimes you're just going to see little 4-inch wide rollers, so I appreciate that a lot. All right, let me show you how these barn doors work as well. This is going to be standard here on these bins. So they'll fold back. You've got a really nice D-ring here to lock it in place. That way you know when you're dumping it, this gate isn't going to come back. Obviously, if you got this thing full of trash or whatever it might be, you're going to leave this bin on the trailer and just dump it like a regular dump. This is how you do that. So to recap, this is a 14-foot long bin, 4-foot tall sides. You're looking at 10-gauge steel construction all the way through. I want to talk about a few more things before we pick it back up as well. Here at the end of this dump, you're going to be able to see that D-ring right here on the back as well. So all that's there for is when you're hauling this thing empty, after you've dropped off a bin, you can hook that hook right into the D-ring so that you don't have to haul your cable all the way back up with the winch. So just another added little feature that makes it nice. You're also going to see 2 spikes coming out the back of the bumper. Those are there so that when the bin is picked up, it's got the slots on the back of the bin, so it just keeps the bin from bouncing up and down while you're on the highway. What do you say? Let's pick it back up. All right, let me show you how easy it is to lock this bin in place. We are almost here. We're gonna be able to lock it in, right? That's all we need to do right there. Take this, make sure that it is locked back in place, pin is back in the hole, and for added safety, you got your safety chain in there. At this point, we're ready to bring it all the way down.